Hi, I'm here once again for another vlog. This vlog is special because I will be answering questions to the United States Citizenship Practice Test. This is a two-part series. The first part and the second part consist of 3 subsets each. And the total number for both parts will be more than 120 questions. So this encapsulates the total possible questions that will appear on the U.S. Citizenship Test. So it will be nice if you can be with me to answer all the questions for the civics portion. That will be history and government. We will not be answering writing and speaking part. So let's start. What is the supreme law of the land? That would be the Constitution. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalism. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. They write law, declare war, makes a federal budget, all of the above. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Nancy Pelosi. That's a free question because the answers will vary. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Joseph Biden. Free question. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Kamala Harris. That's a free question. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the governor of your state now? Where I live in West Virginia, it will be Jim Justice. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The flag of the United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? That would be the Native Americans. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? That will be Thomas Jefferson, the maker of UVA, where I graduated from. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country, first president, general of the Continental Army, all of the above. Yes, all of the above. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation, saved the Union, led the United States during the Civil War, all of the above. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. That would be he fought for civil rights. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? The U.S. declared war on Syria. The U.S. was attacked by terrorists. Both A and B. The U.S. was attacked by terrorists. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? It has something to do with the colonies because there were 13 original colonies. Okay. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. Independence Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and Veterans Day. Yeah, that's it. Okay, correct answers were 10 points. So the perfect score is 200. My score is 200 on the mini part 1. Okay, there are no errors. And remember, I didn't look at this prior. This is a spontaneous. I'm going with my knowledge from when I studied the USCIS questions a long time ago. So I hope I get all of these correctly. So I'm done with mini 1. Okay, let's go to mini 2. What is a form of government of the United States? It is a republic. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? It's through the amendment, right? Why is the Declaration of Independence important? Because it says America is free from British control. Yes, that's correct. It says all people are created equal. Yes. It identifies inherent rights. Yes. It identifies individual freedoms. Yes. All of the above. I think it's all of the above. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence in the U.S. Constitution. Important ideas. Voting, equality, liberty. So that would be equality and liberty, both B and C. This is actually fun. What is the rule of law? Well, rule of law is nobody is above the law. So that would be everyone must follow the law, leaders in government must obey the law, and no one is above the law. All right, that's C. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? So that would be executive. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? U.S. Senator is 6 years, right? Yeah, 6 years. President is 4, and a representative is 2. So Senator is 6 years. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? That would be 435. Okay. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? It has something to do with the changes or fluctuations in their district's population. So let's see, to ensure that they're close to the president, no. To more closely follow public opinion, to make sure they don't become too powerful, they do more work so they can't be in power for longer than U.S. senators. I think the closest will be to more closely follow public opinion because it ties in with the changes in their population, in this district's population, so it would be B. Let's see if that's correct. The others are not, doesn't make sense. So who does a U.S. senator represent? That would be the citizens of the state. Right? What is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. or who is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military? That would be the president. What is one of the judicial branch? What is one part of the judicial branch? That would be Supreme Court, Federal Court, President's Cabinet. So President's Cabinet is not because that's executive branch. So that would be Supreme and the Federal Court. Both A and B. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. So I think it's you have to be 18 years old and above. That's the main. So citizens 18 and older can vote. What about the driver's license? No, everyone must register to vote. Letter A. What are the 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? So to vote and to run for office. Enlist in the military, travel abroad, vote and run for office. But it says pick 2. So how do I do that? Vote. Well, it wouldn't allow me to pick 2. Well, so I'll just put vote, and then if it turns out it's wrong, I know it's right because it doesn't allow me to, the system doesn't allow me to pick 2 answers. Okay. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. Because it's taxation without representation. And then, of course, you know, these British soldiers are using American houses as barracks or quarters. And they want a self-government. So let's see. High taxes, yes. British Army stayed in their houses, yes. Didn't have self-government, so it would be all of the above. Why were the Federalist Papers important? Federalist Papers has something to do with the U.S. Constitution. Economy. They help explain the Declaration of Independence, help people understand the U.S. Constitution. They were not important, so U.S. Constitution. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. Light bulb, first cabinet member to James Madison, first Secretary of Treasury. I think Alexander Hamilton. I don't think I meant first cabinet member to James Madison, first Secretary of Treasury. I think first cabinet member to James Madison. Let's try that. It's just a guess. I don't know. So the Civil War had many important events. Name one. Battle of Fort Sumter, yes. Emancipation, Gettysburg, all of the above. What U.S. war ended slavery? Civil War. It would be Civil War. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. That would be Susan Anthony. When did all women get the right to vote? That would be in the 20s. So you have 1920 and 1927. It can't be 1927 because that's near the Depression. So I would say 1920. What did the United States, or why did the United States enter the Korean War? To make sure their territories were safe, to stop communism, to stop socialism. Korean War. So this will be more of a Johnny question. I think maybe to stop the spread of communism. Let's see. Okay. Your score is 205. The perfect score is 220. So I must have an error here. Oh, what are the two examples of civic participation? Yes, this is what I say that I can't put two answers, but they put incorrect, but the correct answer is vote and run for office, which I'm also correct. So that's not accurate. And I have it here, a wrong answer. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. He is the first Secretary of the Treasury, so I got that wrong. I don't know that. Yeah, so that's so I have one wrong answer in mini part 2. Okay, let's go to part 3. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government, defines the powers of the government, defines parts of the government, protects right, all of the above. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. U.S. Constitution, Declaration of Independence. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? That will be the Senate and the House of Representatives, so B and C. Why does each state have 2 senators? They want to have equal representation, right? For small states. Okay, so that would be equal representations. So that the 2 senators can talk to each other. Okay. Next, who elects members of the House of Representatives? I think that would be the citizens of their district. Congressional District D. Name one power of the president. Signs bills into law, vetoes bills, manage, all of the above. Why is the Electoral College important? Because it determines who wins the presidency, right? It decides who is elected the president. Okay. What is the capital of your state? I live in West Virginia, so obviously it's Charleston, so that's a free question. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. So here again, I have to pick 2, but since I cannot pick 2, therefore this will be marked incorrect, but I know that is correct. So I know if you become when you become a citizen, you relinquish all loyalty to other foreign power, and then you must abide by the U.S. Constitution. So obey the laws of the United States, give up loyalty to other countries, promise to give your inheritance to the country when you die, promise to visit the White House. So it would be, we know that it's going to be A and B. So obey the laws of the United States and give up loyalty to other countries. It is important for all men aged 18 through 25 to register for the selective service. Name one reason why. Well, it's required by law. This is peak physical performance for most men, which is true as well, but it's not the reason. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? That would be Africans. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? That will be July 4th, 1776. What founding document was written in 1787? That will be the Constitution in Philadelphia. The U.S. Constitution. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Inventor of electricity, writer of the Declaration of Independence, fourth president. No, fourth president is James Madison. So it would be writer of the Declaration of Independence. And of course, he is the for lack of a better word, like maker, developer, or establisher of the University of Virginia. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? That would be the Louisiana Territory. What amendment gives citizenship to all persons born in the United States? So I think it would be I think it's 14th Amendment. Yeah, 14th Amendment, because based on 2 possible ways where a person can be a United States citizen, either through birth or naturalization. So it will be 14th Amendment. I'm pretty sure about that. When did the Great Depression start? So that will be towards the end of the 1920s, 1929, stock market crash, yes. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. So he's the 34th president, that's true. Yes, he created the interstate system. Yes, he's in World War II, and then all of the above. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Well, fought to end racial discrimination. Name one example of an American innovation. Automobile, yes. Skyscrapers, yes. Airplane, yes. Kitty Hawk, all of the above. Automobile is Ford. What is the name of the national anthem? Oh, say, Star-Spangled Banner. Can't you see? Okay, what is Veterans Day? It's to remember, holiday to remember what? Or to honor people in the U.S. military. Alright, 220 is the perfect score. I have 215. Well, definitely there's one. So, let's see. See, you have obey the laws. Name 2 promises that new U.S. citizens make in the oath of allegiance. Obey the law of the United States and give up loyalty to other countries. So those are 2 laws. No, 2 promises. So they mark it wrong, but I know I'm right. Okay. Okay, I got a perfect score. So that concludes the part 1 of this U.S. Citizenship Practice Test. And I'll see you in part 2. Bye-bye.